What's your name and where are you reporting from?
I'm reporting from Denver Nuggets practice facility.
Okay.
First question. Welcome back to Denver.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Russ.
I'm not sure of your history, but coming in draft, you and Russell, same draft class. I know you guys competed in college.
Right.
Not sure how many times or not. Can you walk me back to that moment when you guys did play each other in college and going to the draft and just give people some insight?
Yeah. It was a beautiful, March afternoon in Anaheim, California. We're playing the UCLA Bruins that are, just up the street. So you could probably sense there was going to be some cheating going on. But ultimately, we ended up losing the game to Russ. Well, Donald Sloan got fouled at the basket by Josh Shipp and Darren Collison. It was not called, obviously, because we were in Anaheim. So Russell and his team went on to advance. And I don't know why I keep doing this stuff. Okay. Can we get some real questions now?
DeAndre, as far as Russ said, he talked a lot with you to kind of get the pulse of the culture in Denver. Mm-hmm. What was your sales pitch, I guess, to him?
I told him to just get his ass over here. We needed him to come here and play. Russ is obviously a great player. His game and track record speaks for itself. I just felt like with a guy like Russ, his intensity, his demeanor, what he brings to the basketball floor on both ends of the court, I thought that he could definitely help us, and we were trying to pitch him that we needed him, and he was all on board with it. I think that, Russ brings a different culture and a different mindset to a team, a different energy, and I think for guys like Jamal and Peyton and Christian, Julian, guys like that, he is going to help them tremendously, in my opinion, and I think that he's going to be that burst of energy that we need on both sides of the floor.
DeAndre, from your perspective as a veteran leader, when you look at last season, trying to repeat how hard that was, condensed early season schedule, and then the battle in the West was really tough late. What was something that you kind of took away from the attempt to repeat last year that this team needs to keep in mind this season?
Obviously, I think going back-to-back is extremely tough. There's been a handful of teams that have done it, and I think it's a really difficult thing to do. That's no excuse to, why we didn't win a championship last year. It's hard to win one time. But I think that we had a couple lapses last season. We dealt with some injuries. We dealt with some things where obviously we came up just short. We have to do a better job finishing games, in my opinion, but we learned from those mistakes, I feel like, and, going back and looking at the numbers and how we performed last year, I thought we did a really great job last season. We played great in the playoffs. We were top 10 offense and defensive team throughout the course of the season, and we just came up short. And I think that with the new additions on our team, we're looking to build on the things that we did last year and improve, and hopefully be the last team on the floor standing in June. That's our goal.
DeAndre, what's the pathway for a guy like you being an all-star, all-NBA guy to transitioning to a mentor and being a veteran leader in the locker room, and frankly, accepting that you're not going to play every night or every other night, and still being ready mentally and physically? How does that work for you?
Well, I think if you would have asked me this question 10 years ago, my ego would have been in the way. But as I've gotten older and I've experienced a lot of things, I feel like my ego is out of it, and I think that it's bigger than just me. I still love the game. I still love to compete. I still love to be around the guys and to help my teammates and see their success. And I think that you don't have to be on the floor necessarily to be able to help or see things and, have an impact. But to answer your question, I feel like it's as long as the team is doing fine, it's okay with me. Now, there are nights where I am going to play. There are nights that I'm going to start, and it's you have to be ready. You have to be a professional throughout the course of this game in your career. And I feel like I've done that.
DeAndre, I wanted to ask you about Duran, somebody who you probably have gotten to know over the course of just these last couple months. When somebody, especially somebody young, suffers an injury like that, it can take them away from the team. It can kind of help them check out. How do you keep guys like that engaged and ready to go mentally?
You said who?
Duran Holmes, rookie.
Rook. Yeah. Because he doesn't really have a name just yet. But Rook is I watched him a little bit throughout their practices before Summer League, and obviously he had a tough break with that. But I think that our team does a really great job of just including guys throughout the process, regardless of if they're injured or not. And his spirits have been high the past couple of days that I've been here. And we still laugh and joke and make fun and make him still do rookie stuff. You know, he's off crutches, so he can walk around and do things that we need him to do. But I think just when you're injured, as long as you're around the team and you're still in the locker room, you still get that energy and you're not feeling isolated. I think that's the best part of that can help your rehab out a lot.
DJ, was it an inevitability you'd be back, or was there thoughts you'd look elsewhere, you'd maybe think about?
I just didn't clean out my locker, so I just was like, you know. No, we had a conversation shortly after the season, and I knew this is where I wanted to come back and play. I knew we had some unfinished business. This is a great culture. It's a great city. I love the team, the fan base. So it was kind of like it was a no-brainer for me. I really enjoyed my time here, and you know, I have some more memories to make. So, all right, y'all have a good one.